We are into the last alwar now. Kalayami Kalidhvamsam Kavim Lokadivakaram Yasagobif Prakashabhi Avidyan Nihatantamaha Vadi Parakalan Vadi Kalihanni Vadi Korayalur Valvendan Vadiyaro Mayone Valbalial Mandirangul Mangayarkon Tuyon Shudarmanamir Thirumangai alwar. His original name was Neelan. He was born in a color column and he was a valorous person. He was a small chieftain. He was the king of a small kingdom. He was known as Neelan. Thirumangai alwar was born in a place called Thirukurayalur near Shirkadi in the month of Kartika in the star of Kritika star. Kartikayil Kartikanal. That was the birth star of Thirumangai alwar. So he took birth and he was the last amongst these alwars. He was known as Neelan. Alwar, being a small king, he used to go around. He was fond of girls. He always went behind them. He always was fond of material pleasures. Bhagavan decided to make him to Thirumangai alwar. What is the way out now? Once Thirumangai alwar went to a Divya Kshetram called Tiruvallakkulam. There he saw an Apsara Stri and he fell in love with that Apsara Stri. He was known almost as Kumudavalli Nachiyar. She was a Stri, Amsham of an Apsara Stri, Kumudavalli Nachiyar. Thirumangai alwar went and pleaded to her, "Can you marry me?" The Stri, she laid down the first condition. She said, "Please perform Samashenam. Have you been administered Shankha Chakra Lanchanam by your Acharya? Do that, then come to me." I think every Stri today must also lay that condition. Only then all these bridegrooms will go and have Samashenam from their Acharya. See, we check so many points. Whenever we take the Jatakam of our daughter or of our son, we check on many points. Are they educated? Are they well placed? Are they well qualified? Do they have a good job? Do they have a house? All these points are checkpoints. Checked. But unfortunately, we don't ask them. Are they Vaishnavas? Do they know at least Tirupal and Tirupal Echi? Do they at least recognize who their Acharyan is? Have they administered Shankha Chakram? We don't bother about these things. Please make these as also checkpoints. Like you check everything else, this should also be. This will definitely help you later on when they lead a sweet life. It will definitely add sweetness to their life. A bridegroom is also a Bhagavata, bride is also a Bhagavata, then definitely the life will be very fortunate. It would be fortunate for them. So here Kumudavalli Nachiyar said, "Oh Thirumangai alwar, oh Neela, go and have Samashenam." Where to have now? No one would dare to perform Samashenam of Thirumangai alwar. Thirumangai alwar had a horse. It was known as Alinadan Arattamukki Adayar Shiram. The horse Adalma was his horse. The moment he was riding on his horse back, anyone and everyone will shiver. That was the valor of Thirumangai alwar. So he went straight to Tirunarayur Nambi, Nachiyar Kovil. Narayur Nambi was willing to perform Samashenam. He performed. And Thirumangai alwar came back to Kumudavalli Nachiyar. He requested her, "Now are you ready to marry me? I have fulfilled your condition." Now Kumudavalli Nachiyar added another condition. For the next 1 year, can you do Bhagavata Tadiyaradhana for 1000 Bhagavatas every day? Tadiyaradhanam every day for 1000 Bhagavatas. Thirumangai alwar said yes, no problem at all. Immediately he started performing. But you need wealth to feed 1000 people every day. He spent all his wealth. He cleared his khajana. Then he started to rob. The moment he started, then wealth started pouring. And that was one day when Bhagavan decided, let me give Tirumantra Upadesham to Thirumangai alwar. Vayalali Manavalam, the presiding deity of Tiruvali, Tirunagari, that Manavalan decided, it was a Kalyana Utsavam day for Bhagavan and Sridevi Nachiyar. Utsavam was performed. They both were coming in a procession in a palanquin. Thirumangai alwar had 4 disciples. They were known as Neermel Nadappan, Nedaril Othunguvan, Tal Udhuvan, Thola Vadakkan. Neermel Nadappan, he can walk on water. Nedaril Othunguvan, he can hide and walk on a person's shadow. Nedaril Othunguvan. Tal Udhuvan, he can just foo and open any lock. Tal Udhuvan. Thola Vadakkan, this person has never lost any case. So there were 4 robber disciples for Thirumangai alwar. They 4 came and gave the message. One couple is coming in a procession. They are adorned with ornaments. If you go and rob them today, rest of the year Samaradhana would be over. You need not go and search in search of wealth to anyone. Thus Thirumangai, he started to ride his Adalma, went straight to this place and stopped the palanquin. Bhagavan and Nachiyar started to shiver. He just removed them, robbed them of all the ornaments and made it to a bag. He was ready to open, he was ready to lift the bag. That time he could not lift. Alwar thought there is some mantra vadam. This Bhagavan has put some mantra so that I am not able to lift it. He immediately took out his sword and showed it at Bhagavan and said, are you going to come out with that mantra or let me behead you now? Bhagavan said, I have come here only to give you that mantra. Yes, you are right. I have already administered a mantra in this bag so that you cannot lift it. He took Thirumangai to the side of a beautiful tree, an Arasamaram, and there Bhagavan started preaching Upadesham, preaching Tirumantra, Om Namaha Narayanaya. With an 8-letter mantra, 3 words, Om Namo Narayana was preached to Thirumangai. At that moment, Thirumangai totally transformed himself. He was a robber till that moment. He became a divine. He became a devotee of Paramatma. Then on he started to sing 6 devotional collections. They are known as Periya Tirumozhi, Thirukkurundandaham, Thiruvelukottirukkai, Siriya Thirumadal, Periya Thirumadal, Tirunedunthundaham. These 6 are the Prabandhams of Thirumangai. He went from Divyadesham to Divyadesham. Sirar Thiruvengadame, Tirukkovalure, Madulkachi Urahame, Perahame, Pera Maruduruttan Vellaraye Vekkave, Perali, Thankal, Narayur Tirupuliyur, Aramam Shunda Arangam, Paror, Pukalum, Vadari, Vadamadhurai. He went to one after the other, and it was Thirumangai who has sung 86 Divyadeshams. You won't believe. Out of 108, Thirumangai has mentioned about 86. That is one feature. You add 1/4 information to your data bank. If not, but not for Thirumangai, we would have had only 61 Divyadeshams, because 47 Divyadeshams are sung only by Thirumangai, not any of the other 9. 47 Divyadeshams only by Thirumangai. So, but for Thirumangai, it's 61. With Thirumangai, it becomes 108. So that was the prowess. He just travelled and travelled from Badarikashramam to Salagramam to Naimisharanyam to Kadichiramam. From there to Setukarai, Thirupullani. He went everywhere. Pindiyar, Mandayendi, Piranmanai, Tiridandundam, Undiya, Chabantirtha, Uruvanur, Ulahamethum, Kandiyur, Arangam, Meyyam, Kachi, Per, Mallayan, Mandinar, Kuyalallal, Matayar, Kuyalame. He was so fond of the idol, the deity form of Sriman Narayana. Thirumangai never bothered about Shivaikuntanatha, Kshirabdinatha, Vibhava Avatara, Antaryami. He was only always liking Archa form. This was the reason he went around this earth. So he got married to Kumudavalli Nachiyar. Then he started singing in praise of Bhagavan. He realized that all along I have spent my life in material pleasures. Now on, my only duty is to spread Archa Bhakti, Bhagavat Bhakti with everyone. And then on, Thirumangai concluded his life, went back to his eternal abode, the same abode of Sriman Narayana. So the first 3 Alvars, Poihi Alvar, Puthattalvar, Pei Alvar, Aipashilonam, Avittam, Shadayam. Tirumanishi Alvar, Taimasam, Makha Nakshatram. Nammalvar, Vaikashimasam, Vishakha Nakshatram. Madhurgavi Alvar, Chitramasam, Chitra Nakshatram. Kulashekar Alvar, Mashimasam, Punarvasu Nakshatram. Periyalvar, Animasam, Swati Nakshatram. Andal, Adimasam, Pura Nakshatram. Tondaradipudi Alvar, Markari Masam, Kettai Nakshatram. Tiruppan Alvar, Kartika Masam, Rohini Nakshatram. Thirumangai, Kartika Masam, Kritika Nakshatram. All the 10 together have preached us that attain the lotus feet of Bhagavan only through his own lotus feet, through the path of Sharanagati. After attaining him, do not request for any material pleasure from him. He will definitely bestow you proximity to him, intimacy with him, and absolute service to him in Sri Vaikuntha. This is the message as told by all the Alvas. Krishna Bhakti, Kannanallal Tevamillai, Karutta Manamannum Vanda. The head of all the Alvars is acclaimed to be Swami Nammalvar, Matapita, Yuvadayastanayaha, Vibhuti Sarvam Medeva Niyamena Madanvayanam, Adyastana Kulapatir Vakulamam, Srimat Tathangri Yugalam Pranamami Murthuna. let us also join all our acharyas in praising our alvars, in chanting their divine names, in accepting them as our guide light. In the guiding light of spiritualism, all the alvars, they guide us to eternity. They guide us to the lotus feet of Narayana. Starting from Poihi Alvar to Thirumangai Alvar, let's chant again and again and praise them. So this is the way shown to us by all our acharyas. Today we had the opportunity, in fact I had the opportunity to talk some words, to spend some time on the holy story of this alvars. Let's hail them. Alvargal Vali, அருளிச்செயல் வாழி, தாழ்வாதுமில் குறவர்தாம் வாழி, ஏழ்பாறு முய்ய அவர்களுரை தவகள்தாம் வாழி, செய்யமறை தன்னுடனே சேர்ந்து. With this, I conclude this session. It's more important for youngsters to know about alvars. It is they who be the future. They have to carry the light of Vaishnavism. They have to know our Sanatana Dharma. They have to protect our Sanatana Dharma. So it's the responsibility of every elder to make their kith and kin know about these alvars and acharyas. I hope you will certainly do that. I also pray to all the alvars for the well-being of this family, and Swami Ramanuja to bless with Bhagavat Acharya Kataksham and Bhagavat Acharya service to these family members. With this, let me conclude. Thank you. I think I have overshot my time, but still we had to conclude about all the 10 alvars. So pardon me for crossing my limit. Thank you.